Welcome 3D students. In this video we're going to create some teeth for our little monster. So let's get started. I'm going to switch to the top viewport, and right about here is where his mouth is, so I'm going to go to the Create tab and I'm going to create a plane. I'm just going to create a plane about like that. Then I'm going to switch to the front viewport and move that plane up to where his mouth is. Then I'm going to switch to the perspective view and move this back into his mouth. And remember, we don't want it on his lips, we want it on his gums, which are about right here, just inside the lips. Oops. Now I want to center this in X space, so make sure you have your move tool selected and center it in the X direction. And then we're going to right click and convert it to an editable poly. So I'm going to use symmetry for this, so I want to put an edge right in the middle. So I'm going to get my edge mode tool and I'm going to select the two edges that are on the front and back, and right click and select connect, and that puts an edge right in the center. Then I'm going to go to polygon mode and delete half of it. Now I need some more edges here. It depends on how many teeth you want. The reference image just has 2, but you can make more. In fact, I think I'm going to make more. It turns out that I have my plane facing the wrong direction, so I'm going to get my rotate tool, turn on angle snaps, and I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees. Alright, now we need some more edges. How many edges you need will determine how many teeth you have. I'm going to put a tooth there, so I'll maybe have 6 teeth. So the next thing I'm going to do is turn on symmetry. So I'm going to go to the top of the stack, or the top level, and turn on symmetry here. And click flip. Now when I go back to polygon mode and turn on show end result, these are the ones I'm going to work on. So I'm going to get right here, hold down shift, and extrude out some fangs. I'm going to get the scale tool and scale them in the Y axis, and then again in the X axis. Then I'm going to select these, and I can just hold down shift and extrude them out. Now to make these conform to the mouth better, I'm going to switch to vertex mode, and I'm going to grab these vertices and pull them up like that. Grab these, pull them up, grab the center ones, and pull them up. Now to make these more fang-like, I need some more edges. So I'm going to use Swift Loop, and I'm going to put an edge in the center of these. Turn that off. And then go to vertex mode and grab this center vertex and pull it down like so. Now I could make that curve out a little bit by double clicking on this edge and then pulling it out in that axis so it sort of curves outward. Now let's see what that looks like when we smooth it. Excuse me, I think these should just be scaled down to a very small point. And I think I'm going to put another loop on this right here. And maybe scale that in. Make them curve in a little bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. A lot of this is just playing around with things and trying to get different looks. So there you go, teeth. It is that easy. Now the last thing you should do, of course, is turn off symmetry or permanently apply symmetry by right-clicking and converting this to an editable poly. All right, now see what happened? I permanently smoothed them by accident. So let's undo that. Now, the mistake I made was not turning off NURMS before I converted it to an editable poly. Now let's smooth it again and see what it looks like. There, that looks fine. All right, our little monster's looking really good. He needs one more thing to be complete in this state, and that is a tongue. And we'll make that in the next video. I'll see you then.